but they're part of the process. So whenever you're getting this Reiki session is when you need to receive this healing or message that's in this Reiki session. Make sure you have water with you or something to replenish as you release and let go. Hey, Kins Cans. What's up, girl? Alright. So the first part of the session is the Reiki part. During this Reiki session, I may say some things that you may resonate with, so make sure you're listening. But if not, you can always rewind it. Make sure you're following my TikTok and my Patreon. All that is in the description. So before I start, I did some writing down to get like a collective message, to get the vibe of what this session, this week ahead, what is the energy for, what is what you need to release, what you need to let go of. Stay tuned, my Patreon, stay tuned. Even if you're not part of my Patreon, I have something very, very special coming up that I've been working real hard on that we're going to do as a collective. So make sure you're following my Patreon, the link in the description. So intuitively, when I download it, lay down your losses. Lay down your losses. I repeat, lay down your losses. Let it go. Now, what is the next step and what is the next plan? For someone else, what do you deserve? You have to have that awareness. What do you deserve? No one else can give you that answer but yourself. Live and let go. It's a lot of that energy. Someone's name could be Chauncey. Someone's name could be Valerie. Pay attention to your delivery packages. I don't know if you got a Ring camera or anything like that. Or if it resonates, period, with that message. You know something's coming in. Something is coming in for somebody. And they want you to pay attention to, whether it's emails, text messages, deliveries, anything coming to your home, pay attention. For someone else, the message is Lori is safe. Take a resonate. Don't follow the choice, follow your heart. Someone has a choice to make off of other people's comfortability. Movement, moving, leaving, is giving us this energy of that. And someone's having to make a choice. And you have so many options. And a lot is, the main option is for comfortability for you versus for the other people. So take a resonate right there. Something behind, you're leaving something behind. But the choice you have will be at others' benefits rather than your own. Follow your heart, because that's your guide's direction. Your heart. So maybe we're going to work on a lot of heart chakra today. Heart chakra is basically a lot with the heart chakra. Because you have to follow this message. Something's coming in for somebody, and it's going to be choices, a lot of choices, a lot of different directions for somebody. You need to pay attention. Okay? Make sure you're in a seated position or lying down. Someone's name could be Joy also, or Joy is coming. Allow the energy to flow. Welcome to Spiritual Awakening, Scorpio. Make sure you're in a seated position. Please do not listen to this while you're driving. Allow your mind to be free, your heart be open. Any emotion that's coming up is coming up to be released. We're going to begin our first set of 555 breaths. We inhale for 5, hold for 5, and exhale for 5. Diaphragmatic breaths, breathing from the belly. So when we breathe in, our stomach expands out, and when we breathe out, our stomach goes in. Let us begin. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Again, inhale. Last time, inhale. Hold. And breathe. Psychic Greetings 2002. Something unexpectedly is going to happen. Stay focused. That's basically the message. Gratitude. your temper, whether you get a message or you receive an unexpected message. Remain calm and know that everything is going to work out perfectly in divine order. We're going to begin another set of 5 high breaths. Where we inhale for 5, hold for 5, and we exhale for 5. Let us begin. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Again, inhale. strategize. You need to plan something instead of just jumping into it. You have a nice plan, or you have to plan out this conversation with somebody, whether it's an interview, maybe you're practicing for something, a conversation with somebody important. Plan it out. Don't just think. Have the confidence too, but still plan it. That's very significant for somebody. Plan it out, whatever it is. Make sure you have a plan. It's like you're rising up from the ashes. You're shedding your old skin. I feel like you'll be on track this week. Something is going to make you feel like it's a setback, but it's not. It's like a fresh start. We're going to do our last set of 5-5-5 breaths, where we inhale for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5. Let us begin. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last time. Now again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. accept this Reiki healing, type I accept this Reiki healing, or I accept, or yes for confirmation. Or you can enjoy the frequency the way you are. No pressure. Be still during the shaky times. I said for the message today, stay focused during the storm. I feel like with someone, you're in like this storm energy because you're asked to have stillness, to be still, to really go within and hear a message. Listen to your heart. That song is playing in my head. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know. So you're finding your why, your purpose, but listen to your heart. Before you tell them goodbye. So the Reiki energy is going to be flowing. But now we're going to get into the second part of the session, which is the collective, angel numbers. So I like to use Mystic Michaelia Angel Numbers book. So I randomly pick numbers, or if I intuitively thought about numbers during the session, or if you have any angel numbers, you can put them in the chat. And this book goes up to 999. So I'll randomly pick. I did see the number 66. So you may see 66. And how do you know if you see angel numbers, right? So you're outside, you're out about, and you see 555 as an address. It's which your eye catches the most of. It could be 25, it could be 55. What numbers are you seeing? So a lot of synchronicities is happening right now, and that's why they want you to pay attention specifically, like especially to your thoughts. So you're probably projecting some sort of energy, so they want to make sure it's the right energy. So when you see 444 and you're thinking of, you're worried about something, or 444 is heavy with a protection number, like you are protected. Your desires are protected. You are protected. So when you see that, it's like heavy protection around you. Maybe somebody has been seeing that angel number. If you're seeing a lot of 55s, 555s, you know you're going through a point, a timeline where you're going through change or some sort of major change. Especially if you're seeing like 55 to 99, something's about to change. It's going to be a big change in your life that may affect something. You feel what I'm saying? But it can be for your highest good. Especially when you're worried about something and you see 999 or 99, you're at completion with the cycle. So maybe you're holding on to something that needs to be completed in order to get to the next, you reach the end of the road. Angel number 522, embrace life. And just like I said with the live and let go, embrace life. The things you want, listen, this is how stuff resonates. Embrace life. I gotta put this stuff here so y'all know I ain't lying. And let me turn this down so you can hear me clearly. Because sometimes my birds like to be louder than me. Angel number 522. And you could even be born, like you could take it to where May the 22nd, May 2022, whatever. But 522, embrace life. Your view will change. Remember I was just talking about 55 and 555 and 99? You're going through a change right now. Your view will change. What you see will change. The things you want will replace some things you already have. You see how it works? How it's confirmation? Your angels want you to face the residual fears that can hold you back when you ask for your soul's desires. Write down something that you are fearful of losing, yet know has to go. Burn or bury the paper during the next full moon. And I do on my Patreon, I do the new moons and full moon rituals, and I am going to start getting back into that. So make sure you're following my Patreon, where we do new moons is for manifesting. What do you want this new cycle to be like? What are you manifesting in this new cycle? While full moons are releasing. You release during full moons, you let go, you clean out the house. So I like how they just came back for confirmation. Angel number 362. Maintain contact. Be supported by friends. The people in your life who remain constant are there for you to support you as you undergo the present changes in your life. Make a plan today to connect with someone who has been constant in your world. You know who the real ones are. Stop showing the ones that really don't leave you no attention. Especially when you're going through times of change, because that can fumble your blessings, for real. Be supported by your true day ones for somebody. Angel number 715, insightful ideas. Embrace creative problem solving. You are getting amazing insight into how to introduce creative solutions into your life. Not only will you benefit from this insight, the people around you will too. Write down some new ideas and creative solutions you have recently had. Reflect on how to put them into use today. And last but not least, angel number 114. Don't stop. Make this one screen. Don't stop. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, y'all see it. You're almost there. You're almost there. Push ahead. In your life, your angels recognize you are exhausted. There is still some work to do, and they implore you to keep going. Take a small break, but pick it up again. Take a salt bath and visualize all the stress leaving your body. Do not sleep on your baths to cleanse you spiritually. It is the best thing ever. Dr. Teal's have a nice Epsom salt bath. I think it's something sativa, hemp oil is really, really good. And anything, just put some salt in there and cleanse. I do a lot of different herbs and minds, but somebody needs to take a nice spiritual bath, a nice cleanse to just recharge, to let go and release all the stress. When you see that black around there, especially you know you're supposed to take a shower first. Take a shower, clean that shower out, take your bath. Now you know you already clean. That black around there is not dirt. It is negativity. It's you know if you know. You know if you know. It's a good thing when you see that. And we're going to do the collective card read. So if you were just here for the Reiki or the angel numbers, thank you for joining me. Now we're getting into the card read for the week, for the collective. What is the message? What we got going on? Okay. Boundless possibilities. Boundless possibilities. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. You're right there. That's why they're telling you to keep going. Just push yourself just a little bit harder. I know you're exhausted. You're over something, but they're telling you just keep going just a little longer. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be a reason why you had to even go through anything that you had to go through. I promise you. Consider the options. Remember we were talking about options earlier? You're going to have a choice. You're going to go from not having any choices to multiple choices on something. You've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome, and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible results. Someone could have a jewelry business, or you make jewelry, either spiritual jewelry or just jewelry in general. You're a jewelry maker. Someone also could do like flowers, or you're into like drying flowers and putting them into your craft. Expand. What is your Jupiter in? Pay attention to your birth chart. What are your Jupiter? Jupiter is expansion. Pay attention to that for somebody. Expand. Maybe that's the energy you're in right now. Hey, Diva Francis. You're being asked to expand. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities. Now, we're just talking about boundless possibilities. You have endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time for you to make your world just a bit bigger. It's time for you to imagine the possibilities and go for them. So it's giving me an energy immediately when I read this. Maybe somebody's an influencer or you do something on social media and they want you to expand more. Do another social media platform. Multiple things. Like somebody's doing, either you're selling on multiple platforms or something. Maybe you're doing like a different, you just opened a shop or something. But they want you to expand, put yourself out there in a different way. Mirrors or something. Maybe in your craft you put mirrors in it. Something about mirrors. Or you just bought a stand-up mirror. Obligation. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop your flow of abundance. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You're making yourself feel obligated, and you don't have to, for something that you don't want to do. You know how somebody asks you to do something and you immediately feel in your gut that you don't want to do it, and you do it anyway? You're following their intuition instead of your own. You're putting someone else's feelings above yours. So someone needs to stop doing that. You're putting yourself in that situation by saying, like, making yourself obligated to do something that you don't want to do. You don't want to do it for a reason. Something inside of you don't want to do it. And someone's not paying attention to that. Stand your ground is the next one. Stand your ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you are choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. Stop making yourself feel like you're obligated to do something that you don't want to do. Again, step back. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. I feel like somebody is so at peace right now with themselves that, yeah, a lot of people is like yearning your energy, right? You're going through some sort of transition, again, with like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like you're going through that stage of your life where you're shedding your old self and you're walking into a new one, and everybody is reaching out to you. And it's like all you want is peace. All you want is peace. And it's like you're still making yourself obligated to do something that you don't want to do. Maybe you're you were looked at as someone's favorite that's passed on. Yeah, your warrior spirit. That's about to break. Yeah, speak your truth. Yeah, you about to. This week, somebody's gonna be speaking the truth about something. And the eye was always on you. And when someone passed over, it was like they felt that the eye wasn't still gonna be on you, but it is. It's even on you now, even more. With protection. Something about the stars. Maybe you go outside and look at the stars. You used to look at the stars with this person. Or this person was a gardener or something like that. They used to garden or something. And something about snails. Snails. Someone could have been a nurse. Or like, I'm seeing someone with like a white hat. Or they used to be, what, was they in the Navy or something? Maybe they had been in the Navy. It's giving me a female energy. Like black curly hair. Could be like a fro, but not really. They watch, you got so much protection that watches over you. Starfishes can be significant also. Maybe you had a starfish that you collected with this person. Someone could have like a liver issue. Something with their liver when they passed on. They used to drink a lot. It's like you have so many people that's guiding you. And it's something about looking at the skies, the clouds, and thinking and seeing images. Maybe you scribe through the clouds. Look at clouds and you see images. And you just get so emotional. Yeah, because every last one of these pictures, they're faced at the clouds. Stay optimistic about something. Don't put yourself in a situation to feel like you're obligated. Someone's either making you feel obligated, but I feel like you're putting yourself in that situation by not speaking up, standing your ground, speaking your truth. Warrior spirit, relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. You are a warrior spirit, for real. You could have Leo in your chart or a sun sign. You could be a sun sign. Sunshine, you feel alive. And it's like once you walked away, they had no more sunshine. Something about flowers. Maybe you like flowers, or giving somebody's flowers. You either give ancestor flowers or something like that. Carnations could be significant. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. You stay silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. And as you know, we're going to take, let me get 2 cards from the Wild Things Oracle. That nurse with the white hat sounds like my mom, I promise you. I see a white hat, and it's a woman. It's like for somebody with the option that they have, yes, it's going to be an obstacle to get there, but it's still an easier path for somebody. Rather, it's going to be like a longer time to get to this bright moment, but it's going to be worth it. Because this person is still faced where it's like that big hill, but it's brighter over there. it's brighter over there for some reason. Like, I don't know if you had a recently something happened where it was like this obstacle for you, but it still seems like it's easier. Like, it's like you would still rather go that direction than the other one that you came from. It's still lighter. Speak your truth. Somebody definitely used their throat chakra. Your throat chakra is open. That's clear. Let me tap it even more. Your throat chakra is open. So it's like you're going to be urged to say something that may leave people feeling some type of way. It'd be like that. But it's like you're exhausted. You don't want to keep caring about somebody else's feelings, feeling obligated. You feel what I'm saying? Other than your own. It's the reason why you feel the way you feel. Either about a person or about a situation. It's the reason why. Period. Message for the collective. So what did I say on here? Stay focused during the storm. Focus comes out. Focus comes out. You have focus. Doves, maybe significant. Doves. And you know that symbolizes peace. And it's two doves in this picture that surrounds this image, this woman, male or female. It's the energy. And then take action. Focus, and then we have take action. Very interesting that it's like white feathers coming out of this, I don't know, creature's mouth. But it's like white birds right here. Beginnings, and that's it. That's what I'm going to take. The Wild Oracle. You know, with these ones, I like to read from the book. Focus. You have a choice. Remember, I keep talking. Look, choices just keep coming out. You have a choice. You have a choice this week. Choice. Stay focused. You have a choice right now. Look at what you treasure or what you despise. What you hope for or what you fear. Either way, what you think about grows. Your focus is a power source. Now is the time to use this very simple power to direct the energy to flow of your experience. When you focus on what you already have with gratitude and on what you want with love and appreciation, you create the energy version of your vision. You create the energy version of your vision before there is any proof in the material world. You can take that vision to the planning board. Remember, I was talking about plan. You have to plan something out first. You can take that vision to the planning board and map your own road to world domination. Yo, all you got to do is focus. Focus on something. Watch your thoughts, because you're projecting something, and they want you to be at peace with your thoughts. Be at peace with your thoughts, because it's creating your vision. Like, your thoughts are creating your vision. Whatever you think of, eventually you're going to see it in the material world. So staying very focused on that, or aware of that when you tap into negative thoughts or whatever. Make sure your thoughts are projecting what you want to see in your reality, if you're manifesting that. Now is the time to use this very simple power to direct the energy and flow of your experience. When you focus on what you already have with gratitude and on what you want with love and appreciation, you create the energy version of your vision before there is any proof in the material world. You hear me? You got to already experience it in your mind before you experience it in the actual material world. That's fire. Take action. 30. Take action. This is your call to action. The time for contemplation has passed. You already know what to do. You are now required to take a leap of faith and put your energies into motion. While it is unwise to take action before an idea or a project has fully marinated, too often we don't trust ourselves enough to act. But as the famous poet once said, boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. The moment you put your energy behind an idea, you've started the transformation process. That is creation itself. Mighty forces, unseen, often unseen, will move on your behalf. With somebody, you have two mighty forces on the other side, or somebody is a male and a female energy that's really, they got your back with something. They really helping you out with something. You prayed for it, you asked for it, and you already seen some of it coming in. That's how you know better is coming, because you're already more lighter at heart. But it's like you still feel obligated to do something that you really don't have to do, and it's just throwing off your vibration right now. Yeah, it's throwing your vibration off. The moment you put your energy behind an idea, you started the transformation process. That is creation itself. Mighty forces, often unseen, will move on your behalf. Do not hesitate. Put your brave boots on and be the girl who decided to go for it. So, I mean, male or female. Leap and the nets will appear. Leap and the nets will appear. Or you'll grow wings on the way down. Either way, jump. You'll grow wings. I like how they said that. Or you'll grow wings on the way down. Either way, jump. You good. You good. Take action. And last but not least, someone could like unicorns. You got a unicorn tattoo. Beginnings. See, look. So you focus on something. You took action. Now here goes the beginning. It's like, it's letting you know exactly what's going to happen. If you follow the instructions of where your heart, because that's where your guides are connecting you. Beginnings. Whatever you're dreaming of, do it. Confirmation. Do it. Dare to stare down the dark void, the white canvas, the blank slate of uncertainty, and begin. The little dream egg of new life inside of you is already cracking. It wants out into the world. And as its carrier, you see the egg on its back. As its carrier, you are its sole deliverer. Shake off anxiety. Tell fear to suck it. You are far more than you know, and worth the risk of finding out what comes next. It isn't always what you'd imagine, but it's always an adventure. It will lead you to the next manifestation of your soul's deep intent. This card signals the cracking open of a shell of the new life. Beginnings are a wild magic. Embrace the abracadabra. I keep saying 111 or 11 like 3 times a day. You know that deep spiritual gravity of that. It's what I just said right here. It's beginnings. You're on the right path. Think of 11 as being a road. You see how it's like 1 and in the middle. That's the road. That's the path. You're on the right path. Path of new beginnings, hope. When you see in 111, a lot of that, it depends on what frequency. It's like love frequency. Like you're on the right frequency. Trust me when you see 111. New paths, new beginnings. Ones is all about beginnings. And options too. 1111, it's like multiple. That's when you know you dead smack on. And I always like to say also, when you're looking at it, when you see these numbers, when you see the numbers, pick up the vibration. What are you thinking of at the times when you see these numbers? Are you thinking of a dream or an idea and you see 1111 or 111s? You feel what I'm saying? You got to make sure you pay attention to what you're feeling, and so you can hear your message at the time. You feel me? Yes, that's a great sign, seeing 1111. You see what I'm talking about? Okay. And let me get the crystal. One crystal card. And then we can close. I will be going on my TikTok to show them some love after this. Okay. What is the message for the collective for this week? What do they need to know? Somebody got a choice to make, but it feels good beginnings. It's new beginnings. It's just scary because it's different. You're used to thinking in your past timeline. Like I said, somebody already risen from the ashes. Like you're already your new self. It's just your old self fighting to come back. And you have to let go of your old way of thinking for this new beginning to start. Like they said, you got the egg on your back. The egg is on the back and it's cracking open. It wants to start a new beginning. And you have all control. You're carrying it. You have an idea or something that's going to like take off. You just have to have confidence when you're projecting that energy. Even whatever you're doing with your magic, whatever you're doing, you have to have confidence of whatever you're projecting. $37. And 37 is what? The number 1. When you total to 37, 3 plus 7 is 10, which is equal 1. Still new beginnings. You understand how it works? Goddess Tara and Tibetan quartz. So the crystal is Tibetan quartz. Her eye ever open. Crystal goddess 888, which also symbolizes abundance. I'll be talking to you in the future because you're coming from the soul and not just reading scripts. You hear me? I have to. I like to talk. That's why I greet. Peace, God. Peace, Goddess. I am not talking to your flesh. I'm talking to your soul, your spirit. That type of connection. You get it. When you on that wave, you get it. You get it. No sugarcoating. Let's just talk about it so we can just like get to the point. Because everybody is like it's so many stories of breaking financial wealth, like financial, abundance, having abundance start flowing back into your bloodline. And that's really important for somebody. So her eye ever open. Her eye ever open. We bring you the empowerment of her eye ever open. The divine protection around you is absolute and complete. So did I not just talk about that when I said 444 protection, heavy protection? Your simple request for the universal mother to watch out for you and to protect what has meaning for you allows you to live your life, do your work, and know the most powerful one is caring for your well-being on all levels. You can trust, be free from worry, and remain open to the world with joy in your heart. As you grow spiritually, the reach of your light increases. You become increasingly open and visible to more souls. You become as a shining spiritual sun, bringing light to the earth. Remember I was talking about sunshine? You make me feel alive. You make people feel alive when you're around. Like they feel just better. Like it's just something that you radiate. But don't let the wrong ones suck you dry of your energy, for real. Do you notice that people have different reactions to the sun? Some worship, others respect, and some fear. These reactions are about the belief systems and consciousness of the people, not the nature of the sun itself. The sun is exactly the same whether it is recognized for its health-giving properties or for being destructive to health. The sun is powerful and it continues to shine and simply be what it is, unaffected by the reactions of those to its light. For those on the path of love and light, there are lessons to be learned from this. If you decide whether or not to be who you are, to shine your light based on the reactions of those around you, then you will forever be confused. There will always be those that admire and support you in who you are, and those that for their own fearful reasons will not. If you allow the negativity of those in fear to become part of how you view yourself, you will undermine yourself. You will have allowed negativity to sabotage your spiritual light. This can happen when you take to heart the critical remark of another who is more interested in criticizing others than focusing on their own personal healing. You may not wish to do it. You may even realize what is happening, and yet their fear may still make you stumble a little, doubt yourself, or feel afraid that if you keep shining bright, you may suffer attacks from others. You may even wonder why you have attracted this situation to yourself, which is a way healers can unintentionally use their intention to assume spiritual responsibility to undermine themselves. Being responsible for your own responses to the world is appropriate. Assuming that the consciousness that another chooses for themselves is your doing is not. Given heavy with that obligation type energy. If you do this, you are colluding with the fear, agreeing that it is appropriate behavior for another to blame you for their pain. This is not wise, true, or empowering for anyone. As you learn to support your open and loving nature with strong boundaries and self-respect, the Universal Mother Tara, with her eye ever open, will also watch out for you. As you expand your light, she will create a field of force, compassion, and protective grace around you. If one fearful person attempting to attack you could cause you to lose your footing and prevent many people from benefiting your light, she will step in, often without you even realizing that you need divine protection and support. You can relax and know that once you make a commitment to the Universal Mother to help nurture the world with love, you shall benefit from her unconditional grace, protection, and support. With her eye ever open, nothing shall go unnoticed, and her notice stops fear in its tracks. So I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that you're on a spiritual ranking to where you know if something was projected towards you and you don't know what to do. You have actual guides telling you to do things that's for your protection. And you may not understand at the time, why am I doing this? And you do it and it just like ignites some, like, the energy of the protection is just like ancient. You have goddesses and gods and stuff or whatever. It's because of your energy, your shine, your light. It attracts that too. The frequency that you are, the ranking that you're in right now is unmatchable to those that are trying to attack you for some reason. It's for whoever understands exactly what I'm talking about. If you have fear about being seen, becoming visible, or coming out of the spiritual closet out of concern of what others will think or do, or feel that perhaps an unresolved an unresolved past life issue where you were harmed for your beliefs is coming up, take comfort. You are meant to overcome this and move trustingly into the light. It is what it's meant for you, and she will help you get there. So when I was like stuttering right here, I was thinking of something's coming up from somebody's past, right? Damn, that gotta keep coming up in these readings. Someone made you feel bad for something that happened when you was a child or something like that, and it's not what you remember. You only remember one clip of that story. You don't go past. You remember the trauma part. You don't remember what happened before that. And that energy, I don't know if a person is coming back or something's coming back to give you that memory again. And you're not only going to speak your truth, but you're going to handle it in a way that's going to shock whoever did that to you. Because they try to make it seem like it was your fault. They give you the guilt and grief. And I feel like you did some healing work to know the true, what really happened. I'm going to just say that. If you have been asking for protection for you or a loved one, or intervention in a matter where you know that fear and other negative energies are attempting to thwart the work of love in the world, know that the Divine Mother is speaking to you through the oracle. Do the following healing process with the intention to invoke her protection, and they have a protection thing and shall give it. If you are wise enough to recognize where her help is needed, then you're powerful enough to ask for it on behalf of the greater good. With compassion, detachment, the healing process will empower you to do just that. So they do have a healing process to do with the cards. I don't really do that part on here, just in case some people, you don't want to do that. So I'm on point after UG. It be like that. So hopefully everyone, look, and I see rare success. Somebody's having a miracle happen. 888. So I know you've been seeing a lot of 888. Yes. Guard your nesting ground. So we'll be talking about this protection stuff, and then guard your nesting ground. I say Brown may be significant. Somebody's last name could be Brown or something. But maybe you need to put some salt in front of your doorstep. Protect your house in some sort of way, or cleanse your home. Because it says protect your guarding ground. Yeah. So thank you for joining me in this session. I hope you received some. Oh, I didn't want to get one of these. One of these, and then we out. Gotta get some of the medieval tarot. Yeah, you're preparing for something. Choice again. You're preparing for this choice to make. Choices. Somebody's gonna have a choice. You went from not having options to a bunch of options just coming in. Rare success. Heavy protection. Maybe you see the evil eye like in everything. Like I'm talking about the evil eye, like maybe somebody need to wear that. The amulet, evil eye amulet, or you have one on. All right, let me get one. So energy, redemption. And that's the 3 of coins in reverse. Redemption. Okay. So the 3 of coins are responsible for producing what is needed for all things to have value. The coin on top of the other 2 oversees that everything is being done correctly and accordingly, so there will be no setbacks and things won't lose their value. The other 2 coins at the bottom will support the one at the top, so everything turns out fine. These coins receive support from the canary's feather, right? So reverse, redemption. Now is when you have to make things right and fix plans which you left unattended in order to avoid disappointment with the results. But you may also be the one who, with your lack of tactics, will leave others disappointed. First and foremost, own up to your mistakes and admit your wrongdoing. Try your best to undo what you've done by making it heartfelt. This in turn will show others your sincerity and trust will be restored. So the canary's feather advises you to be competent in everything you do and not let others dismay you otherwise. Always remember not to be your own harsh critic, but to accept and embrace when you need help learning new things. Okay? So that is the message for the week. I hope you received something in this Reiki session. I hope you love yourself a little bit more, love those around you. Just be in a frequency of love. Maybe somebody can get some pink quartz, rose quartz to activate that heart chakra, because that's where most of your message is coming through from your guides. So, yeah, thank you for joining. Make sure you're following my TikTok. Make sure you're following my TikTok, because I'm about to go live on there real quick to bang that real quick. Thank you. Thank you for joining.